Hello everybody, it has been a while and man, I'm glad to be back recording. And in today's video we are going to be doing a challenge that comes from my personal favorite anime. We are going to be doing how far can One Piece characters make it in the One Piece Infinite. I feel like that's the best way to test. Why not just test how far they can go in their own Infinite? You know, the Oni Island Infinite is not too far removed from the recent updates. It's like somewhere in between of like the World War II's entire version. So I'm interested to see how well they do. We don't have too many light units outside of Luffy, so we won't have the elemental advantage all the time, but we will be solid. Yeah, I feel like that's the best way to put it. Without further ado, let's get into it. One thing I do kind of wish is, I wish I had a Robin. If I had a Robin, I wouldn't bring Bulma, but I don't have Robin evolved at least. I have her, but I don't have her evolved. Man, if any of you guys in the comments down below know anybody who has her evolution item, I'd love to trade for it. Yikes. Alright everybody, here we are on the One Piece Onigashima Island map. Now, it's been a minute since I last played this map, but I definitely don't miss this like curve all the way up. So this is on nightmare mode, as you guys can see in the right. And wow, I haven't been in the Infinite where these guys spawn with that low HP in a minute, so this is gonna be a little bit different for me, I guess. But yeah, I mean, here we are just playing out this Infinite. We're gonna be here for a minute, especially since they spawn with such low HP as starting waves. But yeah, I mean, I guess I can just talk to you guys about why I've been gone. I know you guys are rightfully so upset with me. I've been taking a lot of breaks, being very inconsistent as of recently, and I do apologize for that. I do plan on fixing my consistency and staying consistent, because I did have a stretch where I was consistent and that was a great time. I really did enjoy uploading videos like daily back then. I do kind of want to get back into the groove of that, but there's only so much we can do, and we only got to see, especially since I'm going to college August 18th actually, if I'm giving a specific date. But yeah, I mean, things are gonna get busy for sure, but hey, if Danny 2K can do it, I can too. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to see how everything looks. College might take up way more of my time than I thought it would. And honestly, I don't know, it could just be me, but I feel like college won't take up too much time. Like, college is difficult and all that stuff. You guys know how the entire college experience is. But I feel like, I don't know, if I just manage my time correctly, college won't even be like one of those things where I'm like, it's taking over my life. Because, I mean, from what I be hearing, it shouldn't be like that. So I'm hoping it's not like that for me, at least. The main reason I haven't been uploading as of recently, I have been preparing for college and all that stuff, but that's not the only reason why. The main reason I haven't been uploading is because of my After School Matters program. I'm not doing it anymore. The last day was the most recent Friday, so I'm done with that. Unfortunately, it was a great experience. I loved being there. I loved everything about it. But you know, all good things come to an end. So, you know, I was glad to be a part of that program. Really proud. I enjoyed every waking moment there. Now, to be honest, that definitely did take away, because usually I would work from like 9 to 3. And then after 3, I would be playing basketball with my homies. And man, I've been getting better at basketball. That's all I gotta let y'all know. If any of y'all want the smoking ones, I got y'all. Because I'm winning. I'm winning. I still do need to expand my game a little bit and get a little bit better at basketball. But I definitely do enjoy the sport a lot. I love basketball. And I've been playing it a lot. And yeah, that's why. Like, I'll be telling you guys, like, I'll be playing basketball with my homies and then get home at like 7 or 8. And then I get home and I'm like just laying in the bed, and then I might even fall asleep, even though I told myself, hey, I'm going to start on a video today. I don't. And not gonna lie, same thing happened yesterday, but I feel like it was kind of different. We were playing basketball, but man, I got home at like 8 o'clock or something ridiculous like that. I hit the bed because my leg was killing me. And I just blacked out, man. I don't even know what happened. I was just asleep. And it was crazy to me, because I'm waking up and I'm like, dang, bro. Because I woke up at like, what, 3, 4 a.m.? And I was like, dang, bro. I ain't even start on what I wanted to do. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of a blessing in disguise that I woke up that time, because I definitely was able to do some stuff to prepare for this video, like evolve Shanks, evolve Garp. Thankfully, even with no good traits, I mean, even with no 4x luck event, I was able to get me some really good traits on Garp. So yeah, I mean, all's been good. My lack of upload consistency ideally should come to a halt. So yeah, you know, we're back, we're here, and we're uploading. Now what I want to do is I kind of want to like revisit some of my older content, like my content where I would just take a random idea and say, hey, why not do it? Because I feel like one thing these games lack, especially in their dry spots when the games haven't updated yet, is just some stuff, just something for somebody to watch, put on real quick, maybe have in the background, just enjoy overall. And I feel like some of my older videos, they were doing that. Like, for example, we're doing a Soul Society category team versus the Soul Society Infinite. Like, just something calm, something cool. You guys kind of want to see how far they'll make it in the Infinites and stuff like that. And hey, I guess I'll bring it over to Anime Last Stand, because it was great in AWTD. I love doing those videos. It was really fun to see how far unique teams will make it. And it was even more fun to use unique teams. Meta is a great thing. We love the meta. The meta makes things way easier for us. But man, when I tell you, being a meta slave gets boring. Like, just following the complete meta, it gets real boring, and I hate it sometimes. So it's hard to even persevere through that. It's so annoying sometimes, because you'll have everybody in your ear telling you, oh, that's not good, that's not optimal, that's not meta. And it's like, yeah, whatever, just let me play the game, right? And yeah, it's fun. That's why I really like doing stuff like that, and that's exactly why I loved doing content like that. So I plan on revisiting it a little bit, going back to my roots, and then I'll start looking at more longer form content videos, maybe like doing one of them covering an entire update in one video kind of things, because I've always wanted to do that. I did it with the Mashal update in AWTD, but it was kind of but I mean, if you ask me, I think I did great. I think I did good. I covered everything I wanted to cover, and yeah, that was a fun little video. I just got to manage my time better, because I mean, as you guys can see, I haven't. That's why the videos are being consistent and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, later on down the line, we'll just have to see how I do. Hopefully you guys stick around, because, you know, I have big plans for this channel. I definitely plan on doing great things with this channel, and hope you guys will be there for it. So I was just yapping you guys' ear off in the first half. I'll get back to you guys when it's somewhat competitive. Alright everybody, here we are at wave 97. See, these guys are getting a little bit tanky, just a little bit strong, nothing too crazy though. That's still light work for us. I haven't tried these guys in unison before, and I've never used Doflamingo before, so this is gonna be a little bit different for me. A lot different. I'm gonna be completely honest. So I mean, yeah, everybody's doing their job, everybody's getting a lot of damage. Paul's ability is gonna help out a lot. So his ability to drain 15% of their current HP, it caps out at 1 trillion, but that's still going to be amazing, especially slowing the enemy by 50% for 30 seconds. So this is going to be great. So I'm really excited to see how that works. Teleports them to spawn, as Shambles does. We're definitely going to use that when they start getting out of range, because that's going to be helpful. He's going to drain 15% of their HP, and he's going to teleport them back to spawn. Need I say more? That is amazing. But yeah, so far everybody else is doing their job perfectly fine. I'm loving everything that's coming out of these guys. And one thing I'd have to say I'm surprised about is I'm surprised how decent Garp and Shanks are. Like, I really like these two guys on my team. I feel like Garp especially. His SBA is unbearable, if I'm being honest. 9.37 seconds is ridiculous. But his cannon shot ability is pretty useful. I really like having it, and this ability especially. Like this, it's like it's a weird nuke, because it can do an insane amount of total damage, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel like it's doing all that much. And it's weird to me, because it's like, I know it's doing a lot, but at the same time, I feel like it's not doing enough, if you guys get what I mean. Besides that though, everything is going really well. This run is going better than I thought, actually. Once I get to use the room, it's gonna help out a lot. But yeah, so far, I mean, I have nothing to complain about. This run is going great, and you love to see it. Honestly, cannot wait until the NBA season starts. I need the NBA season, and I need it now. Like, I'm so curious. For those of you guys who like watch the NBA and know stuff about it, it's like the Rockets. That team is gonna be really good. I just know it. The Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan, so I got faith in the Lakers. I know the Lakers can get that championship. It's possible, cause hey, if the Lakers make it out of the West, who's beating them in the East? Exactly. There's nobody in the East right now that can really hang with most of the West teams. So no matter what, whoever comes out of the West is the NBA champion. The Pacers are undermanned and injured, so the Pacers might not even make the playoffs, if I'm being honest. The Celtics don't have Tatum anymore. You cannot win a championship with just Jaylen Brown, not at all. I guess the Knicks are the best option, since they did play the Pacers in the conference finals. I think they took the Pacers to 6, or was it 5? I forget, but I mean, really, they have the best chances of making it to the NBA finals. Will they win? No, especially considering how they lost to the Pacers. Not to say that the Pacers are a bad team, but I just think that if they lost to the Pacers the way they did, there is no way that they beat the whoever comes out of the West. And man, if it's the Lakers, Bron and Luka are gonna have to go nuclear, bro. I need both of them to average like a 35-point triple-double on some absolutely insane stuff. Like, I need them to do absolutely everything on the court. I'm begging. That's exactly why I can't wait for the new season to start. I mean, you guys have probably been seeing all that stuff about skinny Luka. I am so interested to see how skinny Luka plays. I'm not too familiar with the stuff people are talking about, but I just feel like this time is different. Now let's use room here. I feel like I could have waited, or I should have waited, but we'll be all right with the room. Let's do bird cage for the next 100 seconds in range. Take 3 times. I think the bird cage thing is actually pretty decent. Then whenever we need it, ultimate gun is our ultimate thing, because it goes off of his total damage. He already has a ridiculous amount of damage, so he's basically gonna kill anything that comes through. So we've used law. Our next best thing is to use Shanks, and then we use Garp, and then we use Luffy, and then that is it. 121 waves. That's already pretty impressive if you ask me. Now, I guess what we're really here to see is how much further they can go. We'll definitely get Law's room soon again, because I don't know what it is, but these guys, they just cannot move when we're here. Like, their movement is so limited, it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, that just goes to show that we're just better. We're like that. I'm also wondering, what do you guys think about the new update that's supposed to come to Anime Last Stand? I believe it was supposed to be a Hunter x Hunter update, and not gonna lie, I love Hunter x Hunter, so I'm already excited about the update, all just off a rip. Like, I'm excited to see what they add to the game, and I'm even more excited to see what the units will entail, because I feel like these newer units, they're definitely going down a certain path with these units. Like, for example, the Conqueror of All. It's weird how it works, because the time stops the entire map deals 50% of the unit's current damage every second. That's kind of weird. They don't usually do that. And then you can say the exact same thing for Garp. He deals 1,000% for one attack. That they haven't done that before. Deals 200% of buffed damage every 0.5 seconds for 30 seconds. Once again, that's kind of weird. They don't usually do stuff like that. What I'm basically trying to get at is that they're definitely trying to experiment with more interesting and unique passives. And personally, I think that's great for the game. If you just have the same passive every time, it's not going to be unique, nor is it going to be interesting. So I don't hate them for doing stuff like this. It just makes me wonder how other units are going to work, because I feel like that nuke isn't as strong as almost really any other nuke. And if it's not as strong as any other nuke, then why should I use him? You feel me? I'm sure my Shanks could be a billion times better because he does only have Overlord on him. So let's say if I had glitched, he'd be doing double that, probably more than just double that. But yeah, his Conqueror of All would be a lot stronger. His Conquering Aura would be a lot stronger. So I guess it really encourages you to look towards getting I can't speak. To look towards getting units with better traits in this game. And you know, I don't know how to feel about that, but it is what it is. The goal is, of course, to get it glitched on all the units you can. That's just how it is for most of these games with these really high and absurd and rare traits. But yeah, you guys know how it'll be. Business as usual. So, I mean, it's cool. But yeah, I'm interested to see how it works out. Especially with Gone, like Gon's like ultimate rage mode where he completely tweaks out on Pito. I'm interested to see how they're gonna make that unit work because I feel like Gon is another one of those guys that like he's kind of hard to add another evolution to because like what are you really gonna do? You're just gonna like he really only has the end form and that's about it. Like outside of that, he isn't really doing too much more. So it's definitely gonna be interesting. So that's why I'm excited to see how everything works out. Let's get this going. Just doing a little decent amount of damage, and okay, not too bad, but not too great. That's one thing I don't really like about Garp's ability. It's not the best nuke, but it's not the worst nuke at the same time. So it really kind of just leaves you in the middle. And you're just like forced to think whatever you think of it. So I mean, hey, that's not the worst way to do it, but if you ask me, not the best way. But yeah, no more enemies are spawning, so let's use the ultimate gun nuke right here. It's gonna blow up everybody, but for some reason it's not gonna kill this boss right here. So yeah, more or less we've completed our run. We'll just see how many more waves we can stick it through. I like this. I like how far we made it. And I like how strong this team is and how well it's sticked out. Because not gonna lie, you don't see that from every team. Not every team is gonna keep you going like this. And but yeah, I mean, round's basically over. So I'll just see you guys when it's over. Alright, y'all. And just like that, our run is coming to an end. Wave 133. I like that. I don't know how far people usually make it in Infinites, but I feel like for this specific team, that's decent. I respect it. I guess what will really evaluate how great it is we did get a lot of rewards too. 22 rerolls, 7 pirate meat. We also got some more popsicles. We did good all around. I'm really proud of this team. I think they did amazing. Excuse me. I think they did amazing. 7 perfect stat cubes. Just a lot of decent stuff all around. We survived for about 27 minutes and 3 times speed. So we survived in that infinite for about 81 minutes if we were on 1 time speed. So 81 real life minutes. Pretty solid. I mean, you can't really ask for much more in a team. Maybe you can. I really don't know. But yeah, I mean, I think this team did great, and I love this team. I love this team for how well it did. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye.